Day 2 in Desenzano del Garda. Today I am going to Sirmione for visiting the water castle and another big Roman villa. And Sirmione is located in the eastern part of the lake, very close to Desenzano. Before I was in a bar drinking a cappuccino, then the woman there told me, but today, on Saturday, around lunchtime, it's the worst time to go there, because there are so many people in the narrow streets, and I should better go to Sirmione in the evening, and until then I could go to Salo, which is also very close to Desenzano in the western part. So yeah, I will now check the timetable, because anyway the Roman villa you can visit until 7 o'clock in the evening, the water castle even until 7:30 in the evening. And so now I'm taking a look at the timetable of the ferry boat before I go there. At the moment there is no one at this ticket office. It's just closed. I don't know yet why, but in the meanwhile I can show you the prices. So Desenzano Sirmione, €6, and here you can also take the whole lake, a daily ticket for the whole lake for this price, and for the lower lake, so that means this area here, for that price. Now I know why it's closed. So I missed this ferry boat, 11:25. The next one is only at 1 o'clock. So, and then if I go first to Salo, this ferry boat is not even going to Salo. So I would have to take the one at 2:30. As you can see, not even that easy to to go with the ferry around the lake. I now have to check what is the best solution. Give me some time, I need some hours. At least I'm not the only one. Look at all those people that are trying to understand the schedule, the timetable of the ferry boat. So I decided to go at 1 o'clock to Sirmione. The next one is only at 1 o'clock, because then I have enough time to show you everything. There I have no stress, because really if I first would go to Salo and then back to Sirmione, it would be already around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 20 minutes before the ferry boat arrives, the ticket office is opened.
Grazie.
So I arrived in Sirmione very well. It took me about 15 minutes to arrive here by ferry boat. I found a restaurant that is a bit hidden from the crowded streets, and I got luccio in salsa, so pike fish in a typical sauce from this region. It's looking like that. And This restaurant only has a little lunch menu card, so with a selection of some menus, also for reasonable prices. Behind me you can see the Castello Scagliero, a castle out of the 13th century that is named after the family that built it, the noble family Scaliger. They were building this castle for having secure protection for their city, Sirmione, and also for their Garda Lake fleet. And today it's an unusual example of a castle because it has a port inside and it's surrounded by a moat, and you can only enter it by 2 drawbridges. So today it's a very popular tourist hotspot for visiting. You can enter it and have a look, and that's what I will do now. I just left the castle. It was very nice to see. I had to pay €5 for the entry, or better said 10 euros together with the Roman villa. You can also buy the tickets together. If you don't mind the stairs, then you can also go into the main tower of the castle. There you have a beautiful 360-degree view over Sirmione and Garda Lake. Or yeah, you can also just stay in the ground floor and take the basic stairs. Then you also have quite a great view. Now I'm going over to the Roman villa. That is about 15 minutes away from here by foot. I just arrived in front of the Grotte di Catullo, so the caves of Catullo. Here you can have a little rest under these beautiful olive trees. There is a little park. Also here with a beautiful view to the lake. There is a restaurant. Even if you don't want to walk, you can also take this little train that is driving here. The price is €1 for coming here and €1 for going back to the center of Sirmione. It's located at the northern shore of Sirmione. Here you have a very beautiful panoramic view from the Roman villa and also from this park here. For coming back to the villa, actually it's called a cave because the locals started to name it like that because it was falling apart, the vegetation took place. But when it was built in the 1st century AD, it was a 2-hectare big villa that was belonging to the family Catullus, and they even discovered the healing effect of the thermal water that was coming out of the Garda Lake. They built pipelines into the villa, and so still today there are a lot of thermal springs, thermal baths. You can visit in Sirmione. You can relax and hope for the healing effect. And now we will go and have a look at the remains of the Grotte di Catullo. So you really have to be interested in Roman history or love panoramic views, otherwise you just see ruins. But if you are really into Roman history, this is definitely something you have to go and visit. I will now go back to the center of Sirmione because I want to go and buy some souvenirs for friends, family, and then I hope I will catch the last ferry boat. But I walked so much in this Grotte di Catullo that now I'm waiting for this little train that brings me back to the center. They see me rolling, they hating. Perfetto, grazie mille.
Lui che prima
Ah sì, è vero. Ciao ragazze, ciao. Oh my god, what did I buy? Look at this big ice cream. That's my dinner, I would say.
1, 2.
I'm now enjoying the last sun rays before going back to Desenzano or better said, going back home tomorrow. It was such a beautiful day here in Sirmione. If I would have to choose between these two places, Desenzano and Sirmione, I think I would choose Sirmione first, because I was very impressed about its architecture, the charm it has, the water castle, the narrow streets with the ancient buildings. It's a very special character I liked so much about it. I hope you also enjoyed it so much, and see you in the next episode. Thank you for traveling with me. Ciao ciao.
I sometimes think about you. Well, I can't seem to get you off my mind. I prayed so many times, but there's something deep